Well, come on in out of that cold, snowy weather that we're having today. Well, actually, it was, I think it was in the 60s today. Probably going to be in the 60s tomorrow. But anyway, come on in. Let's take a look at your inspection report. So stay with me. Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, Nicole, it was great to see you out at the house today. Beautiful house, by the way. Great location, too. Let's go inside. Let's take a look at what we have here. We have an open wood-burning fireplace. A lot of ashes and wood in here, even though the homeowner says that they've never used it and they've lived in the house about 4 years. As you look up into the smoke chamber flue area, you can see that there's a lot of creosote buildup in here. We'd like to go ahead and sweep that out, get on the calendar to sweep that out and get a closer look at that flue system, make sure you're not having any problems. When we do that, we need to fill these little joints. You've got some places where mortar is missing. We've got obviously some cracks here. We need to fill that up with refractory cement for safety. On the top of this chimney, it's got a top ceiling damper. This house was built before dampers were invented. So somebody came along and installed a nice top ceiling damper, and it's working well. And this handle here is showing you that it's in the open position, but if you pull it down and lock it, will be in the closed position. Right here underneath the chimney cap is where that damper is. So when you release it, like it was in, let's go back. When it's in this position here, it pops up. This little plate right here pops up to let the smoke and stuff out. These things are very efficient. They're very reliable. They don't ever break down on you. You could see along the sides here where the mason left out a little bit of mortar around the top of the chimney. However, when you look at the sky view of this chimney, this shot that I shot straight down on top of the cap, you could see it's covering the whole top of the chimney. So that's really a non-issue. It's not causing any problems. Typical of a house this age, missing some mortar joints in the outside chimney chase and the brickwork out here. Those should be sealed up just to keep the moisture out. Where the chimney meets the roof here, you can see that the copper flashing is pulling away. This needs to be evaluated and repaired by a licensed roofer, and that will be who will help you with that. Questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.